Hello, I'm Jane Goldman. I've always been fascinated by psychic phenomena and the paranormal, and I am open-minded. But I'm also one of those kind of people who has a hard time believing in things if I haven't seen them for myself. So that's why I decided to take a very hands-on approach to my investigations into the paranormal. I've asked the experts whether they can teach me 10 different skills, and I've got just a month to learn each one. At the end of the 4 weeks, I'm going to be tested. What have I let myself in for? This week, I'm going to be getting to grips with the ancient art of dowsing, and I promise not to make any cheap jokes about twitching rods. Water divining is an extremely ancient practice, and it's certainly the first thing you think about when you think about dowsing. So I thought I'd better start right at the beginning. I've come here to meet Vicky Sweetlove, who's from the London and Thames Dowsing Society, and I believe she's looking for a lake right here on this farm. So I thought I'd come along and watch if I can find her. Oh, have you started without me?
Oh, hello, Jane.
Hi there.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, Vicky, you've got all maps. I was expecting to find you walking around with rods. But you're doing, what's this?
Well, this is map dowsing. What I do first, so we can locate the water, I'll ask the pendulum, can you please show me where the lake is?
Just in case you're wondering, there weren't any lakes marked on the map Vicky was using. That would have been far too easy. Now, this is a crystal. Does it have to be a crystal when you use it?
I prefer crystal. Lots of people use metal ones. You can use wooden pendulums, but I like this one. It's a citrine.
Right. It's very pretty, certainly.
And I've got one with me if you'd like to use one.
Oh,
a rose quartz. There we are.
Oh, Vicky, thank you very much.
So I thought you'd like to try that out for yourself.
I've no idea what to do, but I shall.
Well, when you hold a pendulum, you hold it so you have just 4 inches dangling between your thumb and your forefinger.
Yeah.
And then you just go around the perimeter and you ask, please show me where the lake is.
Who are you directing the question to? I mean, do you have something in your head, or is it just a...
I use my spirit guides. I always protect myself. And I bring in my angels as well as protection.
So it's quite a spiritual thing. I'd always thought of dowsing as sort of down-to-earth countryside, let's find a well, but there's that
No, you've got to work with the earth divas, the nature spirits. Everybody is around you. You've got the heaven and earth spirits.
Gosh.
And your guides around you as well. And I always work with my guides and my spirit helpers.
Right. Guides, spirit helpers, protection. I couldn't really get to grips with the idea of down-to-earth farmers calling on the spirit world. And what are you looking out for? Movement in the pendulum?
Yes, I mean, it's showing me it's this area here.
That's quite a big area.
Yes, yeah.
So how do you narrow it down, Vicky?
When your pendulum goes round like this, you can see there's hardly any movement. So when you get near to the lake, you can start going up and down like this.
I see. Now, what's the next step? So we know that the lake's in this area.
Mm-hmm. Well, the next step now is to fold our maps up and we'll take our rods and ask the rods the best direction to go.
Fantastic. That seemed so simple. Vicky believed she'd located the lake on the map, but she still needed to confirm that location on the ground. So with a flick of the wrist, Vicky produced her dowsing rods from her bag and then asked the question.
So could you please show me the best direction to go towards the lake? So they're pointing that way towards the lake.
Okay.
Is this the easiest way to go? No.
Oh, well, that was helpful.
Could you please show me the easy route to go? So we have to go down this way.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll keep asking the rods, is this the right way to go?
So you need to keep asking now?
They're pointing that way. So if we keep going this way.
Oh, I see.
and they will point you in the right direction.
So you don't just follow the first direction?
No,
Ah.
you keep asking.
Vicky, what was the first thing you ever dowsed?
It was actually geopathic stress lines. When I did my feng shui course, we were taught to use the rods to look for harmful earth energies.
Right. As a beginner, if I asked where a ley line was and it said yes, I wouldn't know if I was right. Whereas if I said, where's, at the well or the lake or something, and then I find it, I think, oh, good, I've got the hang of the dowsing.
But you've just got to believe what the rods tell you. Just believe in them.
It did feel a bit bizarre. We were wandering around the Essex countryside being told where to go by a pair of brass rods. How did they know where they were going?
Well, we found stagnant water.
So this isn't what it was leading us to, though, is it?
This isn't the water, is it? No.
Right.
So which way now? Straight on.
But, so did we specify a particular...
I did specify to ask for the lake.
Right. So it's ignoring them.
And it's taken us on the easiest route.
Oh, good.
Yes,
excellent.
yeah. Because if you could have asked for the quickest route and it could have dragged you through all the bushes.
Barbed wire and
So you have to be very careful what question you ask. This is getting more exciting.
It is.
So we're getting nearer. Please show me where the lake is. Wow!
Lake!
There it is.
Lake!
Fantastic.
Oh, that's cool. That's great.
So it does work, you see. The map dowsing, and you get the result at the end of the day.
That was very cool. Vicky had been pretty impressive at finding the lake, but it turned out that there were 5 other lakes close by, so the odds were definitely in our favour. Still, it had been an enlightening introduction to dowsing, and my own research led me to some more remarkable discoveries. Apparently, the US Marines were trained to use dowsing to find mines and booby traps during the Vietnam War. People have been dowsing for thousands of years. Prehistoric cave paintings, ancient Chinese prints, and Egyptian frescoes all feature dowsers. And this 15th century German woodcut shows dowsers looking for metal to mine. So how does it work? Well, many say it doesn't, and it's just good luck when you get it right and selective memory making you forget when you don't. Even believers are split between those who think it's all about earth spirits and paranormal stuff, and those who say it's down to some sort of geomagnetic earth force. After seeing dowsing in action, I was keen to give it a go myself, so I travelled up to Lancashire to meet a man who's going to give me my first lesson. Jim Longton is one of Britain's best-known dowsers. He's been involved with some spectacular finds. Jim, who was once a professional wrestler, has dowsed his way to a hoard of Viking silver worth over £40,000. He was also part of the team which discovered a 17th century wreck. Some experts believe this may be the wreck of a royal ship, which sank carrying priceless treasures from Charles I's coronation. But despite all this, he's still a regular, down-to-earth, no-nonsense Lancashire bloke. Jim specialises in making personalised dowsing rods for clients all over the world. And kindly, he'd made one for me.
It's only a phosphor bronze handle.
Right.
This is a brass rod.
So bronze and brass?
Yes, but the brass is treated so it won't bend. And inside there you've got pure silver, and there's a one solid dowsing crystal in there, which are
This is a special kind of crystal.
very unusual to get them to fit inside of there. Because there's all sorts of crystals. You can go through 1,000 before I can pick one up that's right for you.
Really?
That's as near as I can get.
It's a personalised thing.
Oh yes, you must have it right.
So can you look for anything with dowsing?
Oh yeah, you find anything you want.
But I mean, people use it to look for water, I'm aware
Yeah.
of, and what a treasure and...
Well yes, I found little bits in my time.
Yeah, so I
A
hear.
ship or two up and down. We'll try something easy for a start.
Okay,
Right, the rod very loose in your hand,
yeah.
so loose it moves about. Just move it about a bit.
So
Right.
this is me moving it.
No, stop it, yes.
Sorry, I don't...
Hold the rod straight, level.
So I hold the rod level.
Yeah, hold the rod level and just keep walking. Point to the animal sanctuary.
I should say that, yeah? Jim hadn't wasted any time getting me started on my first lesson, dowsing my way to the animal sanctuary. The rod did feel like it was moving on its own. It felt like I was just holding it. There wasn't anything for me to do apart from ask the question.
Another way to down.
It does really feel like it moves of its own accord.
yeah.
I've never tried anything like this.
No, if you let it as slack as you can go,
Yeah.
then the rod will
I
move.
just let it do it.
If you do have problems with the rod, just hold the rod in your hand like that and move it around like that.
Whoa.
Flick it around your hand,
Okay.
and then you get the friction. Yeah, don't worry about it now, but you'll get the friction from your hand and make the rod work
I'm gonna
easier.
poke my eye out.
Maybe you won't do that.
I'll try not to. So,
Yeah,
so
well,
the friction in your hand.
I'll show you the other method.
All right.
You don't say point me to, I'm looking for the animal sanctuary. Well then, your rod in two hands.
So 2 hands, and you
Yeah.
say,
I'm looking for the animal
I'm
sanctuary.
looking for the animal sanctuary.
And then you turn your body around in quarters. I'm looking for the animal sanctuary. Turn your body around, I'm looking for the animal
I'm
sanctuary.
looking for the animal sanctuary.
And it'll lock onto it.
I'm looking for the animal sanctuary.
Yeah, it's locked onto it now.
Oh, look at that.
Now, if you move back the
Say
other way,
there. Yeah.
say again,
Okay.
I'm looking for the animal
I'm
sanctuary.
looking for the animal.
Animal
Sorry.
sanctuary.
I'm looking for the animal
And
sanctuary.
it'll lock on it again.
I'm looking for the animal. Hello, that's weird.
Well, that's locked on it again. That's the easy way to do it.
That's most strange.
Maybe it was beginner's luck, but this seemed too easy. At this rate, I'd be finding buried treasure by next week.
And I didn't think it would, and it was somewhere right for
I
me.
thought my first day dowsing had gone quite well, although I never did get to see the animal sanctuary. But Jim assured me I was heading in the right direction.
This is it. The more you practice, the better you'll get.
Okay. So, dowsing. Wow. Jim, what a brilliant guy. What a fantastic character. And gosh, it's so not been what I expected. I'm looking forward to spending another day with Jim tomorrow, and he's going to show me something else he does using the dowsing rod. And I think it involves energy lines and houses. So I've no idea what to expect, but if it's with Jim, it'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to it.
Get ye from this place.
Join me after the break when Jim faces an unfriendly spirit in a haunted farm, and I get a nasty surprise in Longleat Maze.
Have we been here before?